Hello there, there. Well, happy Sunday. I missed you guys last week. I missed you last week. It was a fun week last week. Lots of things happened last week, and so here I am now, back and live in the game. And we've got some orders that we need to catch up on. So let's get cracking in just a second here. I got my I have my X tool running. It's cutting the last few of the items that I need to work on for some orders to do. So hey Cassandra, how are you? I am going to today just finish up a whole bunch of random things that I have to get finished because I need to get these things out. Hey Katina, how are you? So I'm going to have you guys come along with me while I finish a lot of random gifts that I need to get done. And so I think we'll be able to get all these things done in 1 hour if we work well, smart and clear. And I'm trying to wait on my X Tool M1 to finish cutting some items out that we have to paint. So let me move the camera down so we can start doing what we need to do and get our jobs rolling. All right, so these are, let's make sure I get the right side, yeah. These are some ornaments that I have to do. I need to finish, and it's going to look like this. When I am done, the ornament will look like this. You can see it has 3 layers. 1, 2, 3 layers. We need to do a blue, white, and so I've got to paint all these. But I also have, I use an old mat from my silhouette to help with the sticky, and then I put a piece of, what is this, y'all? Don't tell me today it's going to be like this. I'm forgetting words. This is painter's tape on there to help hold the mat down. Let me go check really quick to see how we're doing over here on the machine. It says it's almost processing because that is so loud. Sometimes it drives me crazy. All right, so first I'm going to prime everything with a little bit of white paint. This is just basic white paint, and we're going to use it as our primer. And I've got my brush here. I'm going to use this big white one. We're going to use this as our primer. When you're painting wood, it's best to use a primer because the wood itself soaks up paint, and you don't want it to just keep eating up your paint that you have designed to utilize, right? Your paint that you want to give it color. And it's wise if you try to use a thin coat, because see how that's falling through to the back? I don't want that to ruin the backside or ruin the coaster, what is this? Ornament. Godly, I've been gone a week and already I can't talk, you guys. So let me think my thought through here. I'm going to slow down my words. I want to put a thin coat of paint over this so that it doesn't run through the base, the backing, but I also want all of it painted. Ideally, I would take this outside and spray paint it with a primer. That way that's the way that I know that it would be properly coated and covered all over. However, this is Indiana. In Indiana today is 43 degrees, which is a little too cool for painting out in my garage. That's a little warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was in the 30s or 20s. but we're still going to just do it here. Now, spray painting it will go a lot faster and will give us a much smoother, complete coverage and less coats than doing it with a hand paint. But at the end of the day, we're going to end up with the same beautiful results. So we're going to prime it together. Hello, Glenda. Hello, everyone. Hey, y'all. I missed y'all from last week. I missed you guys last week. And I thought that this week was going to be a miss too, because I was supposed to be in Chicago for something for my daughter, and they canceled it at the last minute. So here we are. And I said, well, I'll go live and finish these projects that I have that I got to get done. And you guys can be my company while I'm doing that. So tell me, how was your week? Oh, I got to tell you about, remember last week I didn't come on because the week prior was my husband's birthday. I did come on that one. And then it was our anniversary. And, well, it was our anniversary on Sunday. Then his birthday. And then Thanksgiving. And then we went to our state capital, Indianapolis, for a Colts football game. And that's why I wasn't on last week, because we were at the game. The game started the same time our show started. So we were there for him for his birthday. And that was so much fun. So much fun. So that's where I've been. And all week, I've been trying to get these orders together and done. So here we go. You made it back from vacation. Where did you go, my love? And is it something we should know that when you say finally? Vacation and finally seems like it might have been a stressful trip. So is there something we need to help you through on that part? I love how you say, I finally made it back from vacation. Where did you go? All right. Let me check and see how this cut is going, because I want to paint all these in the white paint while we're painting priming. So it's almost done on that one, you guys. So we need a little more white out on our little chart here. A little more white. And I am not going to try to get in between all of these letters, because that's what makes the paint look yucky and bulky. That's where spray painting really makes a difference, because it doesn't make it look so, when you use a brush, it gets excess paint on it, and it gets down in between there, and it's more paint than you want, and it's kind of hard to get to them. So we're just going to try to wipe off that excess paint down between them and leave them a go. And I know you're saying, Sharon, I thought you just said you're not going to do it. I'm not, but I'm wiping off the excess that did get down in there. Right? I don't want it to have that paint gathered up in the corners. So I'm not intentionally painting them, but I do want to wipe off that excess. Like the Z has a lot of excess on it. I just don't want this to... Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see down in the E right there, it's got paint that's gathered down in there. I don't want that. So I'm working to smooth that out. And at the same time, that's causing me to have to paint it. But I just don't want that to have paint gathered up inside those little corners like that. So I'm trying to work that out and brush it away before it gets too dry. The idea behind this is to make this layered ornament as smooth as it can possibly be without having all that excess paint in our little corners. Right? So we're just coming in, taking those out, and smoothing that down. Now that looks much better. All right, our machine just ended, so let me go get those pieces. God, this thing is so loud. Hold on, I'll be right there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, my loves, here we go. Yes, we are back. Now we got all our pieces. The machine is so loud when it's running, but it is an absolute great. I love it. I love this machine, this laser cutter that I have. I love it. Here's what we're making. This is what we are creating. Let's see. Glenda said Georgia, Alabama. No, it went well. Oh, good. But I was gone since September. Oh, that's a vacation. Come on through, sis. There we go. This is what we're making with this part, the letters that I just picked up off the laser, and this is what we're making on the ornament. These are custom gifts that were ordered, and for you guys who do or don't know, I am a Zeta, and so I love making Zeta items, but I can make them for any sorority, to be honest with you, any sorority, not just Zetas. I want to make sure that I get this the right. Oh no, don't tell me that. That did not, oh no, it's backwards. Okay. That's why I'm like, make sure, but it's still not right. I am going to scream. That didn't cut that out right. I'm so mad at myself right now, you guys. You're getting ready to see me yell at myself. Because I said to myself, you better check to make sure that that fits right before you cut everything. And I didn't. Hard head makes a soft tail. Has anybody's grandmother ever told them that? Wait a minute. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Whew. I was so mad. I was getting ready to get so mad at myself because perhaps spelling right, it would be the right thing. Reading is fundamental, right, you guys? I was just getting ready to yell at myself because I told myself to double check it before I did, and I didn't. But it cut out properly. So that's how that's going to look when we finish it. But now we have to paint it all up and get it properly primed so that it can be ready for the paint. And sister girl, y'all was about to see me really fuss at myself for not double testing to make sure that all the pieces were right before. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I am okay. Now, the question now is do I want to do a Zeta frame? Or do I want to do the Zeta letter like that? Or do the frame like that? I don't know. I'll decide that after we get this all primed. Where did that little piece come from? Okay. So, let's finish priming. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, ladies. We're going to prime this really quick. Let's run a coat of paint over these really, really fast. And then we're going to move on to our next section of project. Because I want to show you something else that we're doing today. When I tell you I got a lot of things that I got to get done, I did ship out all of the items that I owed people, all my promises of I'll ship. I did ship those out. So if you didn't get something, if I owed you something, email me because that means I forgot or I didn't leave myself a good note. And my intention to ship is not My failure to have shipped it is not a sign that I'm not going to do it. It's a sign that I have missed something somewhere. I missed a note somewhere. So if I owe you something, I think I've gotten everybody taken care of. But if I promised something to you and I did not ship it, let me know, because you know your girl is here for you. I do not want to owe something that I didn't do. And I'll make sure to make it right. So last week we went to the Colts game. We stayed at this place called Bottle Works in Indianapolis. It's an old Coca-Cola building that has been renovated into a hotel. When I tell you, it's beautiful. Let me say that first. It's absolutely beautiful. It was a really cool place to stay. I loved every bit of it. The room was really nice. It's an old Coke building, so it's those old cedar walls that you would see in like a gym or as a high school, elementary gym when we were in school. Remember those kind of yellow, shiny walls? That's what the interior walls look like. But when we walked down the hallways, which are extremely wide, like they're extremely wide hallways. Um, I said to my husband, I just feel like we're going to see some girls riding a wagon and coming saying red rum to us. He's like, what? I said, why do I get the feeling that we're going to see a girl riding big wheels, right? Some kid riding a big wheel and yelling red rum, red rum. And he's like, what in the heaven are you talking about? And I said, didn't you watch The Shining? Like everything in that hotel, it was all gray and red and black. The color scheme of it, and it all reminded me of the hotel of The Shining. If you've ever seen Jack Nicholson in The Shining, that's what it reminded me so much of. And I just thought, yeah, we're going to see that. And my husband's like, that's not funny, Sharon. That is not funny. But it was to me. It wasn't to him, but I thought it was pretty funny. But it was a beautiful scenery of the way that they renovated that old Coke building and made it into a hotel. I just thought it was so pretty. But it did make me feel like I was walking backwards into a scene of The Shining. So we made it out okay. But I don't know about anybody else. Beautiful, beautiful space if you ever go to it. So beautiful space. All right. I'm trying to paint my sides to make sure that those get colors on them as well before I do the top. And hopefully that'll prevent some of that side overflow. Um, and before you yell at me, Lisa's not here yet to yell at me. I know I should have gloves on, but I can't work with those gloves on when I'm painting little pieces like this. They're too big. They're too big. So yeah, I thought I would walk backwards into a scene of The Shining. Have you guys seen The Shining? I don't usually watch. I don't watch TV at all now, but as growing up, we used to watch scary movies, and so that's the only way I know about it because I'm not a TV person at all now. I watch no television. I can't even tell you what's on TV at all right now, to be honest with you. Like what's the hot sitcoms and stuff? I have no idea. I have no idea because I am not a TV person at all. Cassandra, you've seen The Shining. Cool. Do you watch TV now? All right. So that paint is being eaten up or eaten. Is it eaten? Yeah, the paint has really been eaten by the wood. That's why we prime it. That is why we prime it, especially because we don't want to keep utilizing our really good pretty paint for this, for the edging of these, right? So we use the primer, and then we will coat it with the pretty paint. So the primer will stop it from, the pretty paint from being eaten up by the wood. The porousness of the wood will soak in the paint, and that's why we need the primer. All right. Okay, so let's prime this piece. Only a few more, my friends, just a few more to prime. And then we can start with the other item that won't take us near as long as painting does. So this is why spray painting is probably the best route to go on these. Especially if you have a bunch of them. If I had a whole bunch of these to do, I guarantee you that I would take them outside, spray paint them, and then bring them in on a board inside the house to dry. There's no way I would hand paint like 20 of these like this. And I do have, I'm talking in negotiations with someone right now that wants these in their own family name. And so if I do multiples of them in that family's name and the color that they want, then I absolutely will use spray paints in lieu of hand painting. I love crafting one-off gifts. I mean, that's what Classy Shade Designs is after all, right? It's crafting for customized gifts so that you can make individual things and no one else will have what you have or exactly the way you have it. Or for like individuals whose names are spelled differently, that's what I like to do, make custom gifts for those. Like my daughter's name is Tiana. Everyone in the world spells Tiana Tianna or N-A, one single N. We spell it T-E-O N-N-A, and she never as a kid was able to find her name when we would go to Walt Disney or any of those places of the sort. Shame on mom for creating a name that, you know, she wouldn't be able to get items like every other kid can get with their name on it, like Sally, Sharon, Tim. Those are all over the place when you go to places for naming gifts. And so I just started figuring out how to make ways to make her gifts so she could have her name on them. And that's why I'm a big fan of named gifts, because people love to see their name on stuff, and if you have a different spelling, you'll never find it in the store. So customizing the ability for people to be able to have their gift with their name on it brings me great joy. Oh yeah, hi Lisa. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. I just said that you would yell at me for not having my gloves on, and here you come in. I literally just said that you would yell at me for not having my gloves on. So anyway, that's one of the reasons that I like to do custom gifts like this, because it gives us the ability to make and have our names on items that we normally would not have our name on because of spelling, what have it, you name it. Everyone wants to see their names in lights. How about that? Everyone likes to see their names in lights. And when you have a non-traditional spelled name, it's harder to find that in lights. So check me out, Classy Shade Designs. I will do them for them, create whatever we need, and this is what we're creating today. Now, this one's almost done, my loves. We don't have to do a whole lot. We're just priming these, and I'm going to show you where we'll go from here. Oh, you can't see that. Why don't you guys tell me that? You can't see that. I'm getting this all primed on the edge. because the edge does matter. On these, the edge matters more than some of the center because the center will be covered up anyway. So I'm going to place that down, and now I'm just going to run a little bit more paint. A little bit more paint on there. All right. That was easy because it didn't have all those brush strokes in it, right? It didn't have all the filigree design to it. I'm learning how to paint. I think I need to go to Joann's. Make a trip to Joann Fabrics today. And get some additional paint. That didn't cut all the way through. You see that, you guys? That didn't cut all the way through right there. We'll just take our little piece of sandpaper and sand that right off. And we will let that be the back and the side. On the back side. I do want this. I'll show you on this one that we did. See on this one, this has glitter epoxy on top of it, or glitter UV resin on top of it. But see how this is black, and then I decided I didn't like the black at all, so I'm going to redo it and do all of it with prime on it and paint them. I don't like the black at all on it. And then I also decided that I didn't like the way the little dove came out, so I changed my template and modified it so that I can make the dove better. Because I just don't like the way that came out at all. And you got to be able to like your products. You want to be able to like what you're gifting. You want it to be right. Or selling. This is a selling, so I want it to be right. And so I'm redoing it. And I'll keep that one for myself, which works great because I am a Zeta. So it works perfect. And we will just run. This is all primer. And I know you guys are bored watching me paint this, so I'm going to finish with this one. And then we'll move on to the next item that we need to finish. Now that my girl, I just said I'm going to finish with that one, didn't I? But I got paint on my thing. I want to get rid of this paint, so bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I just got projects that I got to get done. I got orders that I got to get out. Stay with me. What are you talking about here? What's going on? What's hot? I've got orders that I've got to get out, you guys, so I want to utilize our time wisely. And I got paint in my brush and paint on here, so why not just go ahead and get that off of there. Yep, spray painting would have definitely made that go a little faster. Okay, that's that. And I'm going to, last round, it might be the last round period because I'm out of paint. Hold that down and just run that across there. On this, the size is what's really important because this is going to be covered up anyway. So the edging and the sides is what's really important for me on that. Get down in there. Okay. That's it. We'll do those later because I want to move to our next part. We're at 1:30. I want to put this on the side. And I want to show you Let me move this over here. I want to show you a couple things. I don't know if we ever got to see the end result of this. Did we ever get to see or talk about the end result? This is what it turned out. This is how it turned out. Isn't that cool? Let's come in. There's the ice on top with the sugar around the rim. And here's the back side. We won't be able to close, so you know you'll have to use a straw. There's the interior, the back of the ombre. That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like. What do you think? I'm doing good, Lisa. Thank you. What do you think about it? Yes? No? So here's how we're going to give this away. Because remember I said I would give it away, but you have to use a straw. You cannot, well, you don't want to put your mouth on this anyway because the edging around where we did the fake sugar is, I mean, it's not jarry, but it's definitely not smooth. I wouldn't want to put my lip on it. But you got to use a straw, and I will ship a straw with it. I will ship a straw. What I want you to do after this video, right? Go back to the replay, and I want you to put Lemonade 2023. Lemonade 2023, and I will draw a name, and I will tell us all next week who won, and we will ship this baby to them. Lemonade 2023. Hello, Beverly. Right? So on the replay, put in Lemonade 2023. And it's what, 7 or 8 of us on here watching now. We're 30 minutes into the video. So those who don't know it won't know it. That increases your odds, right? Lemonade 2023. And I will ship this beautiful little fun cup that we made together to you for your enjoyment. But you have to use a straw. I'm going to specify that over and over. Yes, the epoxy is food safe epoxy. I tried to drizzle a little bit of the food safe epoxy on top and inside the lid. But you have to use a straw. Hi, Twinkle Key. Hi, Twin Key G. I'm sorry. Hello. So, Lemonade 2023 on the replay. Put it in the comment section. I will then pull a name next week and we'll ship this baby out to whoever wins. This was what we created about 2 weeks ago on live. And the verbiage that I put on there says, when life gives you lemons, make cherry lemonade. How fun was this? Remember? Did y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? Y'all thought I forgot. Okay. So the next project. We need gloves for the next project that we're going to finish. This is near and dear to my heart. I have someone that I absolutely care about who had asked for this project. I did the project. I broke the project. And now I need to redo it and send it to them. So let's put it together here live the redo of this project. This is a friend of mine that I care about deeply, her grandson, and so we are going to make this work so that we can get this finished and ship it out before Christmas. Lemonade 2023, yes, thank you so much. You got to put it on the replay. That's where, after this live goes up, you got to go back and comment it on the replay in order to qualify for the win. All right? You guys, I need to have these gloves on, but it's so hard for me to work with these gloves. Forget this. I'm not one of those crafters, or even when I work in the yard, I got my hands. I got to be free to move, so I'll just have to wash my hands after the fact. All right, so I pre-cut these pieces on my. I made this everything that you see here. I made on my laser cutter. I had already painted the pieces, primed and painted. I had this all done, you guys. I had this all done and ready to ship to my friend. And I dropped the dang on thing. Actually, I walked by. It was on the shelf on my little table back here that I have right close to me. And these big old hips that I wag around with me hit it and knocked the whole thing off. And so I broke it and I had to redo it. And then I decided I wanted to change it a little bit. So here I am doing it for my baby girl. And making sure that we line this up properly. So this is just another idea of a custom gift. Grandson Air Force wanted something to memorialize his day of being in that program, or sworn in, or however you want to name it. And also giving me the freedom to create. So that's what I am doing right now. Beverly, I can't use gloves. They mess me up. They make things worse, in my opinion, than better. So I'm just like, forget the gloves. I'll have a wet wipe or something off to the side here for me, and just go with it. I can always wash my hands, my nails, whatever. I could do without them if I'm being honest. My husband likes them, so I go get them done because he thinks they're cute. But I'm a worker, like I'm a with your hands kind of worker, so I can do without the all this pretty girly stuff, right? Right. And I like to put my glue on, and then I use my finger to spread the glue out so that I don't have a whole lot of spill out. And that's why I'm saying, like, the gloves don't work for me to do that. They don't work for me to do that. So, yeah. And I don't want a lot of glue squeeze out when I'm making this little project, because I can't get down into those little seams down in there to try to wipe that out. So I'm just going to say, forget them gloves. Forget them gloves. Let's do this. Let's get this project done. I want to get this shipped out. I want to go into the new year with everything that I've promised to everyone done and delivered. Especially if they told me that there was no time frame on it. But of course my orders will be out. Like if it's something that someone ordered for a gift, naturally I will have that out. But all of these other items, like this one, I want to have them out and about for the new year. I want to start afresh. You know what, Lisa? I did that when I was a kid too. We used to put glue, Elmer's glue, inside of our hand and peel it off like it was a sheet of skin peeling off. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's funny that you say that. Isn't it funny the things that we did as kids and now as parents we would be like, why would you do that? Why did you do that? That is hilarious. And the fact that I know what you are saying is even more entertaining. The fact that I know what you are talking about. Yep. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry you can't see that. I'm wiping the glue off of there. I'm so sorry about that. I am just gluing this together, but stand by because we're going to put this in a shadow box in a moment after we get all these pieces glued on. This is the last one. And I am using some woodwork glue from the Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, this stuff is amazing. And it has a really good hold on it from the Dollar Tree. And I have more expensive glues outside in my garage when I work on big glue projects, big woodworking projects. Because y'all know I do a little bit of everything. That's what makes me Classy Shay Designs. But yeah, this glue, I love it. And it doesn't take a long time to make a bonding seal on it either. And if you put a lot on there, it'll take a little longer and you can still move the pieces. But if you put a small amount and it grabs a hold, it's a hold. All right, so there we are with our wings and emblem for the Air Force. Now this is an acrylic piece. And I cut this acrylic piece just because I wanted it to add a little bit of height to it. And I am going to put my gloves on this one because I don't want to have super glue stuck all over me. So we're going to put the gloves on for this piece. Super glue works on, well, everybody says super glue is great. To me, super glue only works best on your skin. So I'm going to wipe this off to get all this fuzz off of it with that cloth. And then I'm going to bring in my Loctite Super Glue Professional Liquid. We're going to pick up our baby piece here. We're going to be careful with it because it still has pieces drying. And we're just going to put the super glue on the back of here. I'm trying not to put it on the edge because it will squeeze out. And like I said, super glue works best on your hands. And with putting it on this acrylic piece, there is no easy way to clean it up, right? So we don't want to overdo it. We just want to put on what we think we need and then put it down because there's my glove stuck already. There's no easy way to clean up acrylic and super glue. And this is just to add height, so it is not going to be a shadow or anything behind it. It's just to add height to the project. And that'll take a few minutes to dry. Thank you. That blue that I am using is I used to carry this in my online craft art store, but you can buy it, I believe, almost anywhere. It's the Darling Metallic Ice Blue. Oh, my friend is a good friend to me, so I think she will. I love her. All right, so see how that works? Now we're going to bring in the base, and we're going to apply this to the base just like that. That's beautiful, if I must say so myself. Now, because again, the base is acrylic and wood, we're going to use more of this Loctite. And I don't want to use too much because I don't want to squeeze out, but I do want it to be secure. And I don't want it to fall. Let's put that to the side. I turn things a little bit because I want to be able to see to make sure I'm getting it. There we go. I'm going to press and hold. Press and hold. And that's going to squeeze out a little bit underneath there and spread and connect. And that's the Loctite. This stuff is good, probably amongst the best super glue that I've experienced. This Loctite super glue, the professional grade. It's not cheap. It's fairly expensive, but it is among the best that I have had experience with. But baby, when I tell you, let me show you. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Baby, it will glue your skin together. So you know I'm not a big fan of using gloves, but when I use this Loctite, I try to use gloves because it will have you like walking around like this. It'll have you walking around like this. So you definitely want to protect your skin. Otherwise, you'll be peeling off Loctite for days on it. You'll be peeling off Loctite for days. Okay. All right. Yep, there I can see some squeeze out on it. Just a little bit, not bad. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it alone. And you can see Brandon Ward. Yes, that is so cute. All right, now, how are we going to mount this? I am going to use from the Dollar Tree. These are those, we call them foam tape, but in the automotive section, they have these foam pieces. They are much stronger than the foam tape that we have in the crafting section. And when you use them, you better be ready to commit because getting it off is almost impossible. So I'm going to use a few of these onto the project here. And I want to also share with you that this project I spray painted. So you can see the difference between spray painting and painting. The base, I spray painted. And I used a matte finish spray paint. And the eagle wings, if you would, the wings, I hand painted with that paint. And that I used the metallic shiny. And I figured since it's a gentleman, that it would be better to not have a shiny, glossy, shiny paint on it in the overall project. And that's one of the things that I changed. What I had prior, I had it all kind of shiny. And I had the wood was a wood paint or a varnish finishing. And I didn't like it after it was all said and done. So, we've redone that. Now, we're going to mount it inside of this frame that I picked up also. Got a little piece of something in there. Using my tape I have cleaned this glass multiple times, so I don't want to get the glass, any fingerprints on the glass. So that is how that's going to look. We're going to mount that just like that. You're welcome, Beverly. So listen, when we mount this, we are committed, sis. We're committed. Because these little foam tape things from the Dollar Tree, once they stick to that glass, it's almost impossible to get it off without breaking the glass. So, I am going to peel these off now. And remember, I use these on my when I make my cake toppers. This is what I use as well when we do our cake toppers, because when you're doing a cake topper and shipping it abroad, you don't want it to fall apart on the person. These are much stronger than the ones that I found in the crafters circle or the crafters area. I just like these much better. And they say on them, the package says that it's made with super glue. And I'm telling you, it has to be, baby, because these things are really, really strong, both on paper and not on paper. So, okay, here's where my anxiety starts to increase. And you're saying, what are you talking about, Sharon? Because I want to get this centered properly. And I get a little nervous at this point in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to center my mirror on my table. You can see how I've got that, and I've got my squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares across. I'm making sure that that's centered, 6 squares across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares down. So half would be 3, and I'm going to put this right on my blue line because that is the center there. Oh, God, I dropped it, touched it. It touched, you guys. Once it touches, you're committed. There we go. That's the best I can do. If it's off-centered a little bit, it touched it down. That corner right there touched it, so I don't want to try to take it off. It looks good, though. It looks good. What do you think? It looks good. Let's see. I want to get into working with more cake toppers, Sharon. Hey, this is a place to come because I love doing cake toppers, so I'll help you. I will help you. The frame that I'm using is just one of these frames that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I scraped that black stuff off of there. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to shadow box it or if I just want to leave it the way that it is. If I shadow box it, I will glue 2 of the frames together, and it'll look like that glued together. If I leave it the way that it is, that's how it will look. And then he can use this little hook that comes on the back of it to hang it. What do you think? Should we shadow box it or should we leave it the way that it is? Thank you. What do you guys think? Shadow box it or leave it? I will let you guys think about that. And then we'll move on to our last and final project. If we shadow box this, shadow box it. Okay. I love that. Okay, so we'll shadow box it. I'll open this up here. And I'll kind of show you what the shadow box will look like. While we won't be able to get it done because I have to scrape all that stuff off, let me show you what the shadow box looks like. Where are my pliers? Looking right there. Okay, so we'll take this off of it. So we don't need that. All right, take that off. Our pliers back. We'll peel this off because we don't want those. And in essence, I'll scrape this off of there and clean the glass. And that's what the shadow box will look like. So with the shadow boxing, you could either set it on a bookcase or you can hang it on the wall. But that's what it'll look like with the shadow box. And for removing this, oh Jesus. Okay, I dropped blades down on my leg. For removing this backing here, I just took a blade, and if you catch it just right, slant your blade, and then you just, with the blade slanted, I just pull it and scrape that off of there. Take your time. And you can get that off of your box, right? Take your time and just peel that off. Be careful, especially if you're doing like I'm doing right now with the blade aiming down toward my tummy, that you don't cut yourself. Okay. See how that works? And then once I have the bulk of it off, I take a little bit of acetate, 100% acetone, and I clean the residue off of the mirror. Now, you can just do this with acetone to get that off of there, but it takes a lot of acetone and it takes a long time. You saw how long it took me to do that right there. And frankly, I could have this done and off in probably 2 to 3 minutes of time. Just by using this blade. Oh, look at how smooth that one's coming off. That's coming off even better than I thought. We'll have this one done in no time. Right? Until you hit a hard spot, and then you gotta go the opposite way. The whole goal is you just want to be careful not to scratch the glass, because that defeats the purpose. You want the glass to be to have its integrity. You don't want to break your glass, of course, so you don't want to press too hard, right? I'll go a little bit longer, you guys. It's already almost 2 o'clock. If you don't mind hanging in there with me, I'll go a little bit longer, especially since I missed you last week. I'm going to be crafting anyway, so I can just keep the screen on. If you need to leave, I totally understand it. And look at that. I clean my blade off. Let's dump that stuff into the garbage. Then I take my acetone and clean that off. Oops. Look at that, my friends. Where's my stuff? Okay. Just cleaning it off. Scraping it out of there. Okay, let's put our blades away. These blades are Hyper Tough blades they go inside of my utility knife from Walmart. That's where I got those at. Alright, I'm cleaning up just as I go. There. Get all that stuff out of there. All that out of there. That's the back side. Get that out of there. Okay, and we're going to wipe it down one more round with the acetate to make sure we got all of the black residue off. Right? Now, can you see how that acetate makes that glass look horrible? The acetate makes the glass look horrible, so we've got to clean that up. So we'll get rid of that bad paper towel. Get us a new paper towel. Take just a corner of it. Make another round of cleaning it with the acetates. Get it all off of there. Alright. Now I'm going to take my 100%. Let's see. With Dollar Tree glass, sometimes can be fragile and crack easy. Good tip, Sharon. Yep, you got to be real careful on it. You're not afraid that the stuff with take off your nail polish? No, it doesn't. This nail polish only comes off by scraping with the when you go to the store, you got it, or they drill it off, or you have to let it soak for a long time. So no, in fact, if I use this is 100% isopropyl alcohol. it will bounce the shine back on it. Look at that. Now, my nails need to be redone, but it doesn't ruin them at all. It doesn't ruin them at all. Now, other people might disagree with me, but I haven't had a problem. And using this alcohol helps me get the glass cleaner. I don't have glass cleaner here at my house. I don't keep like Windex or anything because I think they all leave streaks on your stuff anyway. So I like to just use water and good old-fashioned elbow grease. And that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to take some water and I'm going to spray it. Clean paper towel and just keep wiping it until I get it clean. I have never been a fan of Windex. Now my mom, she mixes together Windex, or not Windex, but she mixes together water and vinegar, white vinegar. She swears by white vinegar. And she cleans her stuff that way. I just do what you just saw me do. And that's the back side of it, and we need to clean the front side of it because it comes with natural film on it from the Dollar Tree. I don't know why they have this little gross film that's on stuff. Okay. Alright, so there's my glass. Look at how clean that is. No residue, no streaks in it. Maybe a little in the corner because it's hard for me to get in the corner. But I'm going to take my little window cleaning felt cloth here. We're just going to give it a good buffing. I want this to be clean on the inside, as clean as I can get it. Because when we put it together, that's all she wrote, baby. When we put it together, that is all she wrote. There's no separating it, so I don't want any fingerprints or anything on my glass. And try not to get any tape on or any dust on my glass. Because here we go. Here we go. That's how that's going to look. Shadow boxed. Clean up my mess. Cleaning up my mess as we go along. That's what that's going to look like. Mom is not, well, she's doing better. I didn't get to tell you last week, we have had a whirlwind of emotions in our family. I mean, I shared with you guys when I came on that it's our anniversary, my husband's birthday, then Thanksgiving, and then Sunday or Saturday last week, my little puppy passed away. My dog died. He was 13 years old, and he was living with my mom, and she's taken it really hard. Oh crap. I got a little bit of hot glue dipped down inside of there. She's taken it really hard because she was out of town when he, and she had just gotten back and found him. So she's not sure, you know, she just kind of feels like he died without her being there. And so that's really bothering her badly. So we had conversation on Wednesday, and she verbalized more of how she felt about it. But I tried to reassure her that, you know, he was 13 years old, and for a little bitty dog, that's a long period of time to be around. So I don't know if she had been here, if there would have been anything. There's a glue web in there. Anything different that she would have been able to do. So I don't want her to feel bad. But yeah. So she is Last check, she was doing better, but not great. And I think I talked too long and let that glue dry on me. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And let the glue dry on me, so I'm going to heat it back up, or attempt to heat it back up, so that I can stick this together. Nope, that glue is gone, gone, gone. So I got to take that off and redo it, because I let the glue dry on me. Ugh. You know what? If that glue is doing that like that, look at that, you guys. I don't want to use that glue. I think I'll go back to using my Loctite, because that will definitely fall apart as soon as I ship it. Yeah, that's not what we want. So let's use our Loctite so we know that we have a secure, all that came off just like that. Thanks for asking, Lisa. I appreciate that. You're thinking about my mama. Thanks for asking. Yep, Cody was he would have been 14, January 19th. And now he's in doggy heaven. I'll be honest with you too. It was a little strange because we didn't know what to do. Like, had no idea what do you do when you come in and you find a animal deceased. That's not, I mean, for humans, we know you call the 911, or you call the coroner's office and make arrangements with a funeral service. But we didn't know what to do for the dog. So I have several friends that are in that work in animal shelters, and the vet also. So we called them and got instructions on what to do. That was really, really weird. Just never even thought, like, what do you do when you lose an animal? But I am thankful that I have great network of people in my life that were able to step right in and assist us. Let's see, I was going to ask you, should you use a more permanent glue instead of the hot glue? Beverly, we found out quick and easy, didn't we, baby? We found out quick and easy. Yes, sis. That is it. A little bit of glue squeeze out right there. You can see it on my gloves coming out. So I'm going to be careful touching that because I don't want it to make it. Ooh, look at how that's working. That is, ooh. I'm telling you, that this Loctite ain't to play with. I'm going to let that dry. That's what that's going to look like. What do y'all think? What do you think? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. That is pretty. Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry, I dog-eared mom gets a film. Yes. So this is what I made this for the dog, for Coat, to hang on our tree this year for him. For Dog Mom. And I'm going to put COLT, that was his name, inside of there. And I'm going to put the year of his year of birth on there somehow. But that's what I made for Cody for the tree this year. Just so that we can honor him. Yeah. He was 2.5 pound Yorkie. Actually, probably about 2 pounds by the time he actually passed. 2 pound Yorkie. All right, so I am going to leave this just like this. Almost feel like I should put a ribbon around it so those seams don't show. But I'm not going to mess it up, you guys. I'm going to leave it like this and get it ready to ship out. All right. And I put it over on the side so that my big girl hips don't mess with it again. Don't knock it over. Don't knock it over with these big girl hips. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Twin Key. Thank you. Okay, last thing. Well, two last things. Three last things. I don't know. We might have more last things. We usually go for an hour. I wasn't here last week, so I have a couple of things that you guys are just hanging out with me. But I do want to show you these little baggies that I made. I got these templates on my Etsy channel, Classy Shape FW. These two little templates, if you want to design, you can make something of the sort. I made this template, which is designed for Bath and Body, the hand soap and perfumes to put in it. But look, you could even gift little paints. Look at that. I use that for the floor. How cute is that? I'll bring you out some. Look at that. Just a little cute bag. Y'all know, I love doing bags and templates, and this was one of them that I made to do for little items like that for gifting. This level up, this takes your gift giving to a whole new level, you guys, when you use these kind of bags. And we've done a many gift bags on here, but just giving you an idea of what you can do with the gift bags as we make them. And look at that. Look at the little detail on this one. I really glammed this one up because I put little buttons and pins and pots and stuff on it. But so think about that. If you're interested, the template is on my Etsy store. I think it's only $4 or $5, something like that. And you can make as many bags as you want. All made out of paper. This is all made out of paper. All made out of paper. This is a Christmas paper that I picked up at Joann Fabrics when it was the Black Friday sale, which were not sales, I might add. But so just an idea, something to think about if you're gift giving. And you have like those Bed Bath or what is it? Bath and Body Works bottle hand sanitizers, lotions. This is a great way that you can level up that gift. Okay, here we go. Last thing I'm going to do. Thank you, Beverly. Let's see. How much would you charge to make a black doggy paw ornament? That ornament is $10, my love. $10. Just for the basic, like what you have right here. You put whatever verbiage you want on it. This is $10. And we could put whatever you want in the words for this size. Now, if you want to do some more, like, if you want rhinestones and all that stuff to it, of course, that would be a different, but this basic ornament is just $10. Okay. I found these cutting boards, these mini cutting boards at Hobby Lobby. And I came up with the idea for gift giving that I painted the cutting board. I had this, I added this on with my laser because it was just a plain basic cutting board with this little bitty, I don't know if you can see it in the light. It had a little snowflake on there. I painted this halfway. I had my laser engrave this logo on here. And now I think I want to decorate this a little bit more with a, some Dollar Tree items. And you guys tell me what you think or how you think we should do this, because I have not done this before. And I got a jingle bell. And I don't know why I bought bells, because I got bells here at the house already. But whatever. I did. So it's done over with. Alright, so what do you think? What are you saying? Those are cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Loving the bags. Y'all know I love to do stuff I was gonna say they just sent me a big old long ribbon. Is that how that works? Oh, maybe you're supposed to make something. That's weird. I've never seen that. Okay, let's cut that down. We'll cut this big gold ribbon that they sent to us. We're gonna cut it down. Now this is another one of those projects that we've done before. Well, I've never done this, so we're gonna try to see if we can make this work for us. I know in my head what I want it to look like. I'm hoping that my hands can get to my head and we can make it the same. I'm going to tie those together on there, the jingle bell. I'm not going to tie a knot in it in case I want to change it. I am going to get a pair of bad scissors and cut this. Okay. Oh, this stuff just like a Christmas tree, it gets everywhere. And I'm going to fold it in half. And put that there. What are we... Is that right? Is that what we want to do? Should this be shorter? There. Have some ribbon. I think we need a little bit of ribbon. Let's add this color. Guys. I'll make a small little bow to go on it as well. Then I think we'll be good to go. Okay, I am going to cut this in half again. I don't want to use my good scissors. I'll cut this in half again. Alright. Here we go. We're getting ready to commit. Y'all ready for this commitment? Let's see. Beverly says, can you make gift giving projects this month? I'm making handmade gifts for my family for the year and need more ideas. I got you, baby. Yes, I can. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, I'll do that. Could you stay on live when you're doing the other projects after this one, please? Yes, I will. I will. Okay. So let's see. If we bring this down here, how about that? Lisa said bring it down a little bit. We'll put that. I think this one is a little long. That's what I'm thinking. That piece is a little long. I might cut that down some. Put my, oh yeah, that's it, Lisa. Oh, look at how that came untied. That's it. I like that suggestion. And I think if we put these on, this came untied. I think if we put these on top of the, there. Hey babe, how you doing? I'm still on. I ordered and they'll be ready 3 to 4. My husband just came in, you guys. The groceries will be ready from 3 to 4. You pick them up for me?
You want to call it in when I get to it?
Yeah. Or, yeah, I will. I can do that.
I think it's on your number.
You just have to let me know. Just take your phone with you and call me, text me when you get there. But, yeah, 3 to 4 said it would be ready. And I'm going to make some chili for dinner, so that's what's in the delivery. Okay.
Chili?
Chili.
Sure.
Yeah. I know, right?
You gonna make
y'all, he's shocked. I know. I used to make chili all the time, but it's so dreary and rainy and wet, it seemed like it would be a good chili day.
Oh, after you get done with your stuff, you gotta show me how to turn those lights off.
Which lights?
Well, the ones I got up outside.
Oh, I got to turn on the automatic thing. So yeah, I got you.
Because they're on right now. So.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Not a problem.
Have fun.
Yep, thanks. Appreciate you. He's shocked, you guys, that I'm going to cook. He even said, you don't make chili. Oh, Lisa said, hey. Lisa. He said, hi, Miss Lisa. Okay. Now, I think that's going to be perfect. If we put that there, we put a bow. Let's just make a fake bow for right now. We put, oh yeah, we put a little fake bow right there, and then we put the bell on. What do you guys think? That's it. I think that's it. Do you think that's it? Okay, that's what we're going to do. I have a taste for some chili. I haven't made chili in years. In fact, I don't think I've made chili since he and I have been married, which would be 7 years. So that's why he's like, chili? Yep, chili. I'm going to make chili. So, how did you make your chili, Cassandra? I would love to hear, because y'all know I'm not the best. Cooking ain't my thing. I can cook. It tastes good when I do cook, but I usually do the same old because it's not my zhuzh. I don't find a lot of joy in cooking, but I do want something homemade today. It's cold, and I said I'm going to make me some cornbread, so I got some Jiffy cornbread in my box, in my cart, too, of stuff that he's going to go pick up. We're going to do a bow, you guys. How did you make your chili? Spill the beans. Spill the beans. It's cold here too, Beverly. It's all rainy, and I can't tell if it's snow or if it's just rain, but it's cold. So I'm going to make some chili, but I know how to make it. This lady that I used to work with in the insurance agency, she gave me a recipe because I'm not a big bean person. So she said to take the kidney beans and blend half of them, like blend them up so that it gives your meal the thickness of having the beans in them, but you don't have to deal with the taste of the beans or the thought of eating the beans, I guess is what it is. So anybody that's willing to tell me, give me some suggestions. I got, what do I have coming in? I've got, I'm looking for something here. I ordered in my food pickup today, I ordered tomato paste. I ordered seasoned diced tomatoes, and I ordered some non-seasoned tomatoes, and I ordered some a chili powder. But I'm open for suggestions. I ordered ground beef. I'm going to do that, of course. But I am not afraid of taking advice. We're making a little bitty bow here to help us. I'm using my reverse tweezers to help hold everything in place until I can get my glue on. Because my nails are so big, it's hard to do them. Alright, so then we'll take our scissors and we'll trim that back. There we go. And I will take also my little heater, my little lighter, and that just helps fray the ends so that those rough ends don't fray off. There's my bow on there. Now this, obviously, this jingle bell needs to be tied, the string, because it keeps coming undone. So I am going to leave a little bit of hooping for the jingle bell so that it can hang, meaning I'm not going to tie it up so hard or up so high. I'm going to leave us enough of dangle room, like that. Some dangle room on there. And now I'm going to tie my knot. I've got my dangle room. I'm going to tie my knot now. I'm going to pull my knot up a little bit because my dangle room started to disappear. All right. Golly, this coil, this stuff doesn't like to tie. Come on, stuff. Whatever wire it is, it's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on it to hold it, because it keeps coming untied. So let's hold that and let it dry. Let's see what y'all saying. Tell me about my chili. What do I need to do? I was thinking about some chili beans last night. Ooh, I'm getting ready to make some. That's when you use the little bottle scissors I sent you. The little bottle scissors. What did I do with them? The little bottle scissors I sent you. I gotta look for them, Lisa. I gotta look for them. Oh, that's not dry yet. Okay. And let's cut this off. And I'm also going to put a little bit of heat onto that. This stuff is ridiculous. You see that catch fire? All right. And we're going to, I don't want it to hang so low. So I'm going to, I know what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to put the glue here. And I'm going to put it where I want it to be. Hold it there. And then put my little bow on it. Just like that. And then I'll cut that off afterwards. That's what it will look like. We'll cut that off. Let me show you something too. Lisa, look at that. I found these scissors at Hobby Lobby, and I thought, oh, those are cool scissors. I know what I'm going to do with those scissors. And then I engraved the name on them. Aren't those cute? I love them. Yes. I just love them. Yep, let's see. All beans, chili, black kidney beans, garbanzo beans, diced tomato sauce, ground beef. I make mine spicy. Oh, it sounds good though. I didn't, what's garbanzo beans? Aren't those too cute? Lisa's always sending me stuff, you guys, so I said I'm going to make these and send these over to her. And now she won't be able to lose her scissors. No one will be able to say because they have her name on them. They better not take your scissors next. They got your name on them. All right. Let's get back to business here. Yes, sis. Merry Christmas. All right. This is now just a little, that's how it'll look. Is that not cute, you guys? That's super cute. Get my glue webs off. I almost feel like I should put a little bit of bling right there because y'all know I'm a bling girl. What is it missing? That needs something right there. Maybe not. Leave well enough alone. Tell me just leave it alone, Sharon. And so my thought was, because I'm going to gift this away to a coworker, and my thought was that I would put this this with some hot chocolate inside of a what's those oven mitts, hot chocolate candy cane, and gift it like that. What do you guys think about that? That's cute. So I've got four more to do. This one's a little different because of the way I created the Merry Christmas, and then I put glitter on it. I was trying something. But let's see if we can make this one look better. Because if not, then this one's gonna not go. It's not gonna go. So here, I'll show you guys this one. This was the first one that I did, and I messed it up. Because see how the Mary did not, when I put the paint on it, and then I tried to wipe some of the paint off, it also wiped away the Mary. I guess I could go back in the laser and put it back in there and try to line it up again to do Mary across there, but it messed up on the laser. On the laser, I messed up the Mary part. So, I think, yeah. I guess I could try to redo the Mary on there and put a bigger ribbon across the middle. That won't be so bad, would it? If I did it like that. Maybe put Mary up here and put a bigger ribbon across the bottom and put the stuff in there. Let's see. Let's see. I have all these really cool ribbons that are from Hobby Lobby in their Christmas section. I gotta get these things done, you guys. I got all kind of projects that I have to finish and get shipped out, but this is for co-worker. We're having my co-workers were having a gift giving. What do you think? I don't like that. Maybe like that. That might not be bad if I just leave it to say Christmas and then put the decorations on there. What do you like that? Or what do you think about that? Sounds good. Personalize them. Yeah, I could have put the names on them, but it's kind of a the thing said bring gifts that we could do in exchange. Like there's gonna be, I don't know who'll get it. I guess I'll say it like that. I don't know who'll get it because I could put the names on them to personalize it. I could do that, but I don't know who'll get it. I think I will make this one say just Christmas and do it like that though. But that means now I need to put a coat of Mod Podge on this so that it'll be sealed in. Because I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Let's see. This one, see how shiny that is? Because I put a coat of Mod Podge over it to seal it in. And this one, I dapped the Mod Podge on it when I realized, oh wait, this is my mess up. But it doesn't have Mod Podge on the rest of this, so it's very matte. So I need to put a coat of Mod Podge over this to seal it in. Okay. Alright, so let's finish this one. And how do we want to do this baby? I think because I'm not a big fan of how my glitter came out, that I will make this tie around the neck. Let me clean up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up. I'm going to make this one tie around the neck. And then we'll do the decorations pretty much the same. But if we do this around the neck like that. Yes. Yes. I'm not going to glue anything down until we figure it out. But thus far, I'm liking what we have, where we're at. Take a pair of bag scissors and cut that. And another cut. All right. We go here and here. Those could be cut in half maybe because it's looking a little big. I still got to get to, oh, there's my other one I put on the side over here. All right, let's do a jingle bell and a little guy here. How'd that come off? Why did that come off? I don't know. Put that back on. All right. You guys realize the longer this video goes, the more your chances of winning that cup increases, right? Because people aren't likely to watch it all or watch it. I think there we go. I think what we'll do is just like that. We'll put these here, here, and then tie these on there. That's how that's going to look. I mean, prettier, but that's how that's going to look. If we're doing a Secret Santa at work, this is a good... I picked this up from Hobby Lobby. They were $4.99, 50% off of everything Christmas, so it's $2.50. I engraved it, of course. You don't have to do that. You can do... you could put vinyl on it. If you have a vinyl cutter, you can do it with vinyl. And then... Or you can order one from me and I'll do it for you. And if you know your person's name, like someone said earlier, like Sandra said, we can put the person's name on it. So yeah. It is, it's looking fun so far. I am not the originator of this idea. You know, these things come from everywhere, but I've been looking all over, like Etsy, different places, and that's how I come up with it. So I don't want to make it like I'm not the brainiac that said, oh, let's create this, but I'm able to design and make it my way, right here. There we go. Okay, what we got going on? That's that. Let's curl that a little bit. All right, so now if we take this like this, I want to get rid of this up here. I want to get rid of these extra. I don't want those sticking through. So let's trim that back. All right, you guys, we're trimming that back. And if we do that like that, that's the first round. Let's fluff that. But before I do that, I want to lay this string in the middle, because I'm going to tie my bells and stuff to this piece of string. All right, so what are we doing here? We're sampling. If we don't like it, we can take it off. Let's put us a nice heap of glue. This heat gun is so horrible. It's starting to really just leak like crazy. Over here, I have a mountain of glue daubs that it's leaking from. It was really good, and now it's all of a sudden, like, no matter what glue I put in it, it leaks. All right, why did I didn't need to waste all that ribbon, so I pulled it back a little bit so that I wouldn't waste it, because I didn't want to cut all that ribbon off. Okay. And now we're going to cut this ribbon off here. So heat that up a little bit so those frayed ends don't come. Frayed ends won't come. All right. And I might cut those a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get our jingle bells on. Red and red. Oh, let's put it on the bottom. Here we go. Bells on. We're going to do something else, you guys, to it. Underneath there. Let's tie these in a knot. Loose knot, loose knot. Tie it again in a knot, a loose knot. Y'all see me thinking hard over here. All right. Go underneath there. Now, we can't leave that like that, so we need to make a little bow. And I'm going to attempt this bow I've seen done before on a TikTok video, where you wrap it around, not enough fabric to do it. I'm horrible at making bows. Are you guys good at making bows? Not my strong suit. And not afraid to admit it either. Okay, let's get enough fabric so we can do what we want to do and stop playing with that. Else we'll be here all day. I'm going to do a different type of ribbon. This will be it, you guys. This will be our last one for, and then I'll come back in a little bit, but I need to go upstairs and take care of something. And I got to get my chili started. Okay, so what you do is wrap, you hold it, you wrap it around, you wrap it around again. You got 3 wraps. Cut it off. Oh, that didn't, those aren't good scissors to cut with. Cut it off. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the comments. What are you guys saying? I have Cricut, lots of Christmas. Oh, yes, you can do that. Then you are definitely right in the house. All right. So then you bring it around your finger. No, I got it wrong. It's the thumb. Which way is it? The thumb and this one? The thumb. Okay. Bring it around and through. Tie a knot in it. Work it off your finger. Balance it out. It's not even. There we go. There we go. I think I might have it. Okay, so I think I know what we're going to do now. We're going to make this bow. Y'all work with your girl here. Work with your girl. Just tying it twice. Come on, Lord. 1, 2, 3. Up. Through the middle. Through the middle. Come through the middle, Sharon. I don't want my bow to be so big. That's why I'm trying not to open my fingers up so wide. Through the middle. Ah! We lost it. Let's try it again. 1, 2. I am really focused on this. 3. Through the middle. Where's my middle? Through the middle. Tie it up. Go up in between. If I don't get this time, I'm going to say forget it. I'm missing a thing. And tie it in through here. And take it off. And it didn't work. Forget it. Let's go back to the way we know how to do it. I can't get that to work. You guys know how to tie bows? Wrap it around 2 fingers, not 3. Wrap it around 2 fingers, not 3. Okay. Pretty good. I made some bows for my tree. I can't do bows. Oh my God. So Cassandra says wrap it around 2 fingers. Which 2 fingers? 1. Hold it there. 2. 3 around. Now what do? I wrapped it around. I take it. I go up through the fingers. Let's see. Grab that there. Come on through. I wrap it around there. Now somehow I need to make it a knot. So I come across this one and take it in here. Okay. I might have it, Cassandra. I might have it. Now we got to get it off our fingers. Okay, let's see. Let's work it off the fingers. Ooh-wee. Let's work it off the finger. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't lose your shape. Come on. Yes. 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 We got it. Yay. All right. Yay. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on this because I don't know how to close it, seal it yet. But at least this will stop it from coming apart. Yay! Oh, and I think I was supposed to make a longer string so I would have the 2 strings at the bottom. But this is it for right now. This is what we're doing. This is it for right now. I'm going to cut this off. Don't cut the bow. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut this off. And that. And I need to cut that back a little bit more or bury it. I'm going to bury it. I don't want to cut it anymore. I'm going to bury it. Because if I cut that, I'm afraid that I will cut the way too much and then it'll be horrible. So I'm just going to bury it back here where it won't be seen. There we go. There we go, you guys. Oh, that's so cute. Now that looks so much better with the glitter and everything. Can you see that? With the glitter on it, it looks so much better. Okay, we're going to do one more thing. I know y'all like, Sharon, leave this thing alone. But nope, I got to mess it up somehow. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to give it a dovetail on the end here. That looks better. I'm going to dovetail this end as well. There. And then we'll burn it just a little bit so we don't get any frays. Burn it just a little bit so we don't get any frays. There we go. There. Ha-ha! Thank you, Cassandra! Thank you, thank you. Yes. I got it. Isn't that adorable? Yes, y'all. All right, so we've done those 2. I'll do the other ones when I come back. But look at those. How cute is that? Those are almost all of our projects. My paint should be dry on those over there, and I need to do those too. But how cute. I wish I had some blue ribbon and some different colors, but these are really Christmassy. So that's it. Oh my gosh. You guys, we've been together for almost 2 hours. It's a 150 or 2:50 on the dot. I've kept you way over the time that I normally keep you. I have enjoyed you. Hey, Ro, how are you? How are you, sweetheart? I owe Ro a package. That's what I owe. I knew it was something I was forgetting, and it's in the back of my car. Ro, I'm going to send that out this week. Promise, promise, promise. Promise you, Ro. Oh my God. I just seen her name just reminded me. It's in the back seat of my car on the floor. Okay. So those are those. Those are we go. There we go. This is just sub of our projects. We were finishing some projects that I have to get done. And these were a couple of them that we're working on for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed our time together. We've been together for almost 2 hours. But y'all helped me. I learned how to make a little bow today. And I also learned that, like always, love is love, and love will do what it does. And for us, love is all over our crafting time together. Thank you, Sapphire. How are you, Sapphire? Wait, nope. They told me how to say it. Sapphire. Yes. Thank you, Sapphire. Hey, girl, where you been? Where you been? Thank you, Sapphire. Thank you, Ro. They started out just as little chopping blocks from Hobby Lobby that I purchased. I painted. I had lasered these on to the bottom of it. Merry Christmas on, big Merry Christmas on that one. And now we're decorating them with our little embellishments. And I'm going to put these with a hot chocolate packet, a candy cane and a chocolate spoon all inside of a mitt. And that's going to be the Christmas gift to give it away. I'll show you guys once I finish it. So that's all I have for you tonight. Let me make sure I don't miss any comments in there before I say goodbye. I will be on in a little bit later, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll come back because I need to get a couple of things done. I put my Christmas tree up yesterday, y'all, but I didn't get my my stairway ran with the garland along that, so I got to get that done. And then I need to get my chili started and cooked, and then I will be back. Okay? So y'all look for the little notification and say, Classy Shay Live, and we will show you everything. I love y'all. I missed y'all last week, but I'm so glad y'all came on today. I will see y'all later on tonight. Until then, stay classy. See you next time.